Managing our money can be challenging, and we can all fall prey to some common financial mistakes that can have some long-term repercussions. So today, we're going to explore the top 3 financial mistakes that people often make and understand their consequences, and actually get some tips on how to avoid them. The Flying Classroom starts now. We're all human and we can make mistakes, so that's how we're going to learn. But finding it in yourself to correct these mistakes might be the hardest part. And that also applies when we're talking about your money. Mistake number 1, living beyond your means. The biggest mistake I often see is people living beyond their means by overspending on things that aren't essential or even accumulating high interest debt. There are a lot of consequences that come with this mistake, including, but not limited to, increased debt, stress, and potential damage to your credit score. And listen, if you think this doesn't apply to you, there's still some good rules of thumb to make sure you're living within your means. So how do we do this? Let's start by creating a realistic budget. Track income and expenses to identify areas where you can cut back. And prioritize needs over wants. This could be a tough one, distinguishing between what's essential and non-essential, and it's going to differ from person to person. But understanding what you're spending your money on can help you make informed spending decisions. Here's a strategy that can help you avoid this mistake. Automate savings. Set up an automatic transfer to a savings account to ensure that it's happening every month. Mistake number 2, neglecting an emergency savings fund and not having a financial safety net. There could be some major consequences when it comes to not having an emergency fund, including being vulnerable to unexpected events, leading to potential reliance on credit and the potential snowball effect that could accumulate debt if left unattended. The best way to avoid this mistake is to save consistently. Allocate a portion of your income to an emergency fund every month. Set a savings goal. Aim for 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses in your emergency fund. For example, if rent, utilities, and groceries for 1 month equal $2,000, aim to have $6,000 to $12,000 set aside. Now, I know those numbers may not seem realistic, but they're used as an example on how to do the math to make sure you have enough in that emergency fund. If this seems like a lot, it is, but it's better than having nothing at all. Then reassess and adjust. So regularly review and adjust your savings goal based on changes in income and expenses. Listen, you may get to a point where you do accumulate enough in your emergency fund and it's time to focus on other things. Here's a strategy that can help you avoid this mistake. Consider putting away money every month into a high-yield savings account. Explore accounts that offer better interest rates to maximize your emergency fund growth. Mistake number 3, ignoring retirement planning and delaying investments for the future. No matter your age, this is always a big mistake. Consequences linked to this mistake are ones you definitely want to avoid, such as limited time for your investments to grow, potentially leading to inadequate retirement savings, which can leave you struggling in your older years. Now, here are some of the best ways to avoid this mistake so you can enjoy your golden years in retirement. Start as early as you can. Begin investing for retirement as soon as possible to benefit from compound growth. Even if you do already have an investment account, be sure to adjust your plan regularly and even consider setting up a new one for even more retirement income when that time comes. Take advantage of employer plans. Contribute to employer-sponsored retirement plans, especially if they're offering matching contributions. And diversify those investments. Consider spreading investments across different asset classes to mitigate risk. Here's a strategy that can help you avoid this mistake. Increase contributions over time. Gradually increase your retirement contributions as your income grows to accelerate your wealth accumulation. By recognizing and addressing these common financial mistakes, you can pave the way for a more secure financial future. Implementing practical tips such as budgeting, saving consistently, and prioritizing retirement planning can lead to improved financial well-being and confidence. Remember, financial success is a journey, and taking proactive steps today can make a significant difference tomorrow. See you next time in class.